Class 2 Arithmetic Revision 5. Hello children, hope you all are in good health. Today we are going to revise story sums. This story sums is also known as word problems. So first we are going to revise story sums with addition. In previous class, you have already learnt what is addition, what are the properties of addition, and about its terms, isn't it? Today, we are going to start by revising the words that we use to indicate that this is an addition sum. So, let us recap. And these words are altogether, in all, total, together, plus, sum of, add. So, these are some words which are used to indicate addition sum. Now, let us quickly solve some story sums with addition. But before solving story sums, we should take these steps. Or we should follow these steps. Read and try to understand what is need to find out. Find the information given in the sum. Then decide the operation to be used. After that, solve the problem or sum. So, let's get started. Now, take an example. Example number 1. You have to read the sum very carefully. Sachin scored 59 runs in a cricket match and Akash scored 39 runs in the same match. How many runs they scored together? I repeat, Sachin scored 59 runs in a cricket match and Akash scored 39 runs in the same match. How many runs they scored together? Now, before start writing the statements, we should remember some things. And these are, in story sums, always write the numbers one after the another in a straight line. We should always have to write tens and ones. Never forget to give addition sign and never forget to give equal sign. Okay? Now let us solve this problem quickly. First we have to write statements, isn't it? Yes. So statement number 1. Sachin scored 59 runs. Now, before write the numbers which are given in the sum, we should always write TO. And we have to write the numbers according to their place value, isn't it? So, 59. First number is 59. So, we have to write 5 in tens column and 9 in ones column. Okay. Like this shown in the example. Now, we will write the second statement, and that is Akash scored 39 runs. Again, we will write the number 39 according to its place value. Now, before writing the third statement, you have to write the addition sign. You have to write the addition sign before the second number. And which is the second number? Yes, 39. So, before 39, you have to give the addition sign. Now, before adding, write the third statement. And that is, they scored together. They scored together is equals to, now you have to add the numbers. And how we will do this? First, we have to add the numbers which are in ones place and and the numbers are 9 ones plus 9 ones. Now 9 ones plus 9 ones is equals to 18 ones, and 18 ones is equals to 110 plus 8 ones. So we regroup it. That is, we take 110 and place it with the other tens. It means carry 1 tens to the tens column and write 8 to the ones column. Now step 2. Add the tens, that is 1 plus 5 plus 3 is equals to 9. Now write 9 under the tens column. So we got the answer as 98. Now we got the answer, and the answer is Sachin and Akash scored together 98 runs. Next, example number 2. In a school library, there are 344 English books and 232 science books. So, altogether, how many books are there in the library? How many books are there in the school library? Again, first, we have to write the statement number 1, and that is number of English books in the school library 344. We have to write down the number according to its place value. Okay, and always write HTO. Then write the second statement, and that is number of science books in the school library. Number of science books in the school library, and that is 232. Okay, write down 232 according to its place value. Then give the addition sign before the second number, and the second number is 232. Now before adding, write down the third statement, and that is total number of books in the school library. Now you have to do addition. Add the numbers step by step, and that is first add the ones, that is 4 ones plus 2 ones is equals to 6 ones. Then add the tens, and that is 4 tens plus 3 tens is equals to 7 tens. Then finally add hundreds. Finally add the hundreds, and hundreds is equals to 300 plus 200 is equals to 500. So now you got the answer, and that is 576. So the school library had altogether 576 books. Let us solve another example. Example number 3. Read the problem thoroughly. Read the problem thoroughly. Samir sold 457 apples on Monday, 322 apples on Tuesday, and 120 apples on Wednesday. How many apples he sold in all? So, first we have to rate the story sum very carefully. Okay. Then you have to write the statement. You have to write the statement number 1, and that will be apples sold on Monday, 457. Before writing the numbers, you have to write HTO, and then you have to write the number according to their place value. You have to write the numbers according to their place value. So, next you have to write the second statement, and that is apples sold on Tuesday, 322. Again you have to write the numbers in their correct place. Now, third statement will be apples sold in Wednesday, 120. 120. Okay, you have to write 120 according to its place value. Now, you have to give the plus sign before the third number, that is 120. Before doing the addition, write down the fourth statement, and that is total number of apples sold is equals to. Now you do the addition. Now do the addition. How we will do this? We have to follow the steps. I hope you remember the steps. Step 1. First we have to add the numbers which are in where? Ones place. Very good. And that is 7 plus 2 is equals to 9, and 9 plus 0 is equals to 9. Means 7 ones plus 2 ones equals to 9 ones. 9 ones plus 0 ones equals to 9 ones. Then write 9 ones in the ones column. Then add the numbers which are in tens place. It means 5 tens plus 2 tens plus 2 tens is equals to 5 tens plus 2 tens is equals to 7 tens. 7 tens plus 2 tens is equals to 9 tens. Then write 9 tens in the tens column. And finally add the hundreds. 4 hundreds plus 3 hundreds plus 1 hundreds is equals to 8 hundreds. So, total number of apples sold 899. Now you got the answer, and the answer is Samir sold 899 apples in all. So, these were some word problems which I had solved for you. I hope you all have understand that. Now, you will solve the story sums with addition by your own. Because here are some story sums for your practice work, and you have to do it by your own. Now, it is time to revise story sums with subtraction. So, let's get started. I hope you remember the words which can be used to indicate subtraction, isn't it? Yes, and these are take away, minus, difference, decrease, left, less than, how many more, remain, deduct. So these are the words generally we use to indicate subtraction. But maybe there will be some problems which may not have these keywords. Then you have to read the problems thoroughly and try to solve the problems by following the steps. And I hope you have remembered all the steps. Now, look at an example of story sum with subtraction. Example number 1. A storybook has 156 pages. 54 of them have pictures. How many pages do not have pictures? So first, you have to read the sum thoroughly, okay, and very carefully. Then you have to solve it. And how you will solve this? First, you have to write statement number 1, and that will be number of pages in the story books. Number of pages in the story book 156. And before writing, what you have to do? You have to write HTO, and then you have to write the numbers according to their place value. It means 1 will be in hundred place, 5 will be in tens place, and 6 will be in ones place. Okay, then write down the second statement, and that is number of pages with pictures in the storybook, 54. Here, how you will write 54? Very good. 5 will be in tens place and 4 will be in ones place. Very good. After that, before writing the third statement, you have to give the minus sign before the second number, and that is 54. Then write the third statement, and that is number of pages that do not have pictures. Now you have to subtract 54 from 156. And how we will subtract? Yes, first subtract the numbers which are in ones place. Okay, and that is 6 minus 4 is equals to 2 ones. Write it in the ones place. Then subtract the numbers which are in the tens place. That is 5 minus 5 is equals to 0. So write 0 in the tens place. Finally, keep the hundreds because there is no number in hundreds place without 1. So in hundred place we will write 1. So the answer is 102 pages do not have pictures. Look at the second example. Example number 2. Priya bought 66 sweets on her birthday. Priya bought 66 sweets on her birthday. She distributed 38 sweets among her friends. How many sweets are left with her? How we will solve this? First, we have to write statement number 1, and that is number of sweets Priya bought, 66. Okay, remember, before writing the numbers always write TO and write the numbers according to their place value. Okay, it means 66, 6 will be in tens place and 6 will be in ones place. Then write statement number 2, that is number of sweets Priya distributed. Number of sweets Priya distributed, 38. Now before writing the third statement, give minus sign before the second number, that is 38. Then write the third statement, and that is number of sweets left with Priya. Now you have to subtract 38 from 66. And the process of subtraction is the same, isn't it? Yes, again you have to subtract the numbers which are in ones place. It means 6 ones minus 8 ones. But in this subtraction, we cannot subtract 8 ones from 6 ones. Isn't it? Yes. So we have to borrow 110 from tens column. As we borrow 110 from tens column, it will becomes 5 tens because in tens column there were 6 tens. So now after borrowing 110 from tens column, 6 ones become 110 plus 6 ones is equals to 16 ones. Now we can subtract 8 ones from 16 ones and we got 8 ones. And in tens column, after borrowing there is 5 tens. So now subtract 3 tenths from 5 tenths. And the answer will be 2 tenths. So number of sweets left with Priya, 28. And the answer will be, there are 28 sweets left with Priya. Now, example number 3. In a garden, there are 678 mango trees and 435 coconut trees. How many less coconut trees than mango trees are there in the garden? Now, we have to form the statement. So, the first statement will be number of mango trees, 678. First, you have to write HTO, then write the numbers in their correct place, and that is 6 will be in hundreds place, 7 will be in tens place, and 8 will be in ones place. Then write the second statement and the number, and the second statement is numbers of coconut trees, 435. Write the number according to its place value. Okay. Now put the minus sign before the second number, and that is 435. Next, write the third statement, and that is number of less coconut trees is equals to, now you subtract 435 from 678 by following the steps. Step number 1, first subtract the numbers which are in ones place, and that is 8 ones minus 5 ones is equals to 3 ones. Then subtract the numbers which are in tens place, that means 7 tenths minus 3 tenths is equals to 4 tenths. You have to write 4 tenths in tens column. And finally subtract the hundreds, it means 600 minus 400 is equals to 200. So we have to write 200 in the hundreds column. So now you got the answer, and the answer is, there are 243 less coconut trees than mango trees in the garden. I hope you enjoyed revising story sums with addition and subtraction. Now here are some practice work for you, and you have to do it by your own. Now look, here are some more exercise for you. Answer the following questions. Answer the following questions. Read the questions carefully, and after that you have to do it by your own. You have to solve this by your own. Number 1. The sum of 165 and 123 is dash. Sum of means you have to add them, isn't it? Okay. Number 2. 165 plus dash is equals to 166. Number 3. If 50 plus 40 is equals to 90, then 40 plus 50 is equals to what? Number 4. 4 less than 74 is equals to what? Number 5. 2 hundreds plus 9 tenths plus 6 ones is equals to what? Number 6. 3 more than 97 is what? Number 7. The difference between 177 and 166 is what? Difference between means you have to subtract them, isn't it? Okay. Number 8. Expand. 523 is equals to dash plus dash plus dash. Number B. 464 is equals to dash plus dash plus dash. Number 9. Place value of 3 in 346 is dash. And number 10. From the expanded form, write the numbers. From the expanded form, write the numbers. A. 100 plus 20 plus 4. Then B, 200 plus 10 plus 9. Okay. I have given you some practice work and you have to do it by your own. And there are more practice work. There are more story sums in your arith book. So you have to do the practice work by your own and you have to practice them too. Okay. Till then, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.